All right. Good evening, everyone. I'm Linda Green from Florida. Tonight we are going to talk about balancing at the one level when the bidding is ready to die in the fourth seat. At the one level. In other words, they open on your left, a suit, and it goes pass. What do we do? There are so many people that don't know that this is a bidder's game. And we have to take out insurance and make sure that we do something. So I'm going to share the screen with you, and I'm going to go on to hand number 2 for you, and we shall talk about hand number 2. I'm going to share the screen with you. And if there are any questions on the bidding, you must ask, please, because I'm sure there will be lots. Right. East passes, south passes, and now West is going to open one heart. North passes, East passes, and now we are in the balancing seat, the last one to bid. We are past hand originally, but we really cannot pass because we're short in hearts. When you're short in the suit they've opened and you have about 10 points, you pretend you borrow a king from your partner. That will give you 13. And we have to take an action. We have no 5-card suit to bid. So we're going to make what's called a take-out double. Our partner knows you passed originally. But West is going to bid 2 hearts to show partner that they have a 6-card heart suit and not a 5-card heart suit. And it really is important that if you're sitting with a 5-card diamond suit and your partner told you, partner, I'm short in hearts, I can take any suit you bid. I've got tolerance for spades, clubs, and diamonds. At least 3 in the unbid suits. And you should not pass 2 hearts. You must bid 3 diamonds, everybody. Partner guarantees you an 8-card fit in diamonds. And this is a bidder's game. Partner short in hearts. So you bid 3 diamonds. And the bidding will now die at 3 diamonds. Are there any questions related to the bidding of balancing in the last seat at the one level after a suit opening? Are there any questions?
Yeah, Linda, does it make
Yes.
any difference whether you're vulnerable or not?
Irrespective. Vulnerability doesn't come into it. I have to bend over backwards to make sure that we do something. Vulnerability doesn't come into the equation. As long as I have usually 10 points or more, I like to come in the bidding. I don't normally come in the bidding with less than 10 points. These are a good 10, an ace, king, king. You pretend you borrow a king from partner. And you are short in hearts. So you don't have to worry about vulnerability. And also, look, you're holding ace, king of clubs. You know, partner short in hearts. And you've got a doubleton honor in spades. I like the hand. I know we've got an 8-card diamond fit. And therefore, we've got to do something. We're not going to just sit back there and let them play in 2 hearts. Okay? All right.
I have a question.
Yes,
Chris.
please.
Why wouldn't North bid 2 diamonds with 11 points and on the 4th seat?
Because when we overcall, okay, we guarantee at least 2 of the top 3 honors, and being at the 2 level, we guarantee a 6-card suit. We do not want the lead of a diamond with 5 to the 10.
Okay.
I do not look at points. If I had the ace, king of diamonds, I would definitely be coming in for a diamond lead. I do not want the lead of a diamond. If my partner led the king of diamonds, holding in to declare as ace, queen, or the other hand, it could blow the whole hand. all overcalls must be lead directing to start. So don't look at points, please. Rather just look at quality of a suit for an overcall. Does that answer your question? Does that help you?
Yes, thank you.
Pleasure. Any other questions? That's a very common question people ask because they're always looking at points. Points are irrelevant. As long as I have an entry, I bid. If it's lead directing, king, jack, 10 to 6, and an outside ace or king, I will bid 2 diamonds because it's lead directing. I've got a 6-card suit and I've got an entry. I don't look at high card points as much as a good suit with an entry, an outside ace or king. All right?
Linda,
Yes.
let's see, East has 2 hearts, knows that West has 6 hearts.
Yes.
I've only got 3 points. I know I've got a fit. Do I still not
No,
say?
no. You don't bid at all. You're out of here. The minute you look at this hand and you've got less than 6 points, you're never coming in the equation. Never.
Okay,
Never. All right. We're going to get the lead of the 10 of hearts, top of a doubleton. And before we play this game, we have to look at our losers in a suit contract. Well, we have 9 diamonds between us. And if they break 2 and 2, which is only 32%, we'll have no diamond losers. Which is the master hand? Aha. Let's discuss that because we've discussed that many, many times. Usually the hand with the long trumps. So North is going to be the master hand. We shouldn't have a problem with the North hand. We know that that's going to be the hand we want to set up. We're not going to want to set up the one with the 4-card diamond suit. So in the diamonds, hopefully none. In the spades, we're going to lose just 1, the ace. In the hearts, we're always going to lose 2. That's 3. And in the clubs, we've always got a club is 4. But you never know what can happen. They're leading the 10 of hearts, which shows a singleton or a doubleton. But you holding 3 and look at 2 in the dummy, you know that's a doubleton because they showed a 6-card suit. So it's going to go 2 of hearts. It's going to go king of hearts. Remember, lowest of touching cards. We lead from the top. We receive from the bottom. Now we play the ace. And partner has denied the queen when they led the 10. They showed a doubleton. It is your job to make sure that if you have to add up all your points and you add the points in the south hand and you add the points in the north hand, you know partner's practically got nothing in the hand. So when there's a queen of hearts as a trick, you want your partner to trump that trick so they don't get a discard. That is why you would play another heart, even if there are none in the dummy. The only one missing is that queen of hearts. Don't let them use that card. Make sure your partner can trump it, okay? So you're going to come another heart, and you should come back the jack and ask for a spade. If you came back a 4, you would ask for a club. That's called a suit preference signal. So you'll come back the jack. I want spades, partner, the highest of the 2 remaining suits in the dummy. And it goes queen. And now, this is the time you have to think very carefully, okay? They are going to trump with the highest card. Trumping with the 3 is of no value whatsoever. But trumping with the jack is very important because this is called an uppercut. If you over trump with the king, you will promote your partner's queen as a trick. So don't blindly put up the king. You need the ace and the king. Look at your club loser in the south hand. That is a loser anyway. That's a loser anyway. So why would you over rough with the ace and the king? Don't do that. Throw that club away. Now nothing can happen to you. Absolutely nothing can happen to you now. So throwing a loser on a loser will be a much better play because you would have promoted that queen of diamonds as a trick if they were 2 and 2. So now they win this trick and they're going to come back either a spade or they're going to come back not the 9. Definitely not the 9. I didn't mean to press that card. You'd play the 3 to show an honor. They would play low. And now you are either going to take the ace or you're going to put in the 10 to keep the ace over the king. So I think it's important we keep the ace over the king. I don't think they've got a singleton spade. And they'll win the queen. Now we draw trumps. And now all we're going to lose on this hand is the ace of spades. Now I'm going to go back and show you about an uppercut. What happens if you ruff with the king of diamonds? We're only going to lose one spade trick now because we already got rid of our club loser, so we can trump a club in the south hand. But let's go back to the very beginning when they came back the jack of hearts. I think it's important that you understand what an uppercut is. We want to promote a trick in partner's hand. Ruffing with the 3 of diamonds does not serve any purpose. Let's not play the 2 of clubs. Let's ruff with the king of diamonds. Now we play the ace of diamonds. And now we have a diamond loser, which is not very pretty. So if we've got a diamond loser, leave them with it. Don't use 2 trumps for 1 trump. You'll play a spade, second hand low, and they'll put up the queen. You'll take your 2 club tricks. And you're going to lose another spade. And you shouldn't put up the king. Why? Because we know where the ace is. If it's a doubleton, I wouldn't waste the king. Put up the 8. If it's a doubleton, I would never put up the king ever, knowing the queen held a trick. I know where the ace is. The ace is in the west hand. One day it's a doubleton. Now you're going to draw that queen of diamonds. We always like to draw 2 trumps when we've got a master trump. It's very important that we draw 2 trumps. And now you can't play hearts again because remember the theory that I told you. What we don't see in the dummy, we don't play because we know there are no hearts in both hands. We play the ace of spades and hope we can make it, but it's not going to happen. And now they can't get to their hand, to the dummy for the king, because their diamond is too small a card. And now they've got to give you the club in the end. They've got no choice. And you're going to lose that club. So what happened now? We're going 1 down. All because we never threw the club loser away. So let's remember a loser is on a loser. I'm always losing a club. So I might as well throw it away instead of over roughing the jack of diamonds. Are there any questions on this hand, everyone? Any questions? Balancing in the 4th seat after a suit opening. No questions? I'm looking. I don't think so. No more questions? None. Okay. Everyone's happy. All right. I'm happy that everyone's so happy. All right. Let's get on to hand number 4. At least we can get going on this. So I'll get into hand number 4. Very interesting indeed. I love these hands. Okay. We have 13, 14 points. We always open our longer minor. West opens one club. I do not double with 10 points, everybody. When I double, a takeout double in the north seat, I have a full opening hand. Please do not double with 10 points. I've seen many people do that. You must pass. And now, East must pass. East has less than 6 points and must pass. And now, we're in the balancing seat. Let's talk about the balancing seat, everybody. Okay? When you're in the balancing seat, the last one to bid, you always borrow a king from your partner. So our one no trump, a club stopper, we don't have spade tolerance, we can't double, we've got too many clubs, we have no spade tolerance, we need to bid. We are never passing with 11 to 14 points, never, ever, ever. You're going to pretend you're borrowing a king from your partner and you are going to bid one no trump. You guarantee a club stopper. Guarantee a club stopper. It's going to be passed by West and you have 10 points. But you've got 2 4-card majors. So you want to use Stamen. Everything is on as if West has never opened, everyone. 2 clubs is Stamen. 2 diamonds transfer to hearts. 2 hearts transfer to spade. Everything is on as if West never opened the bidding. Pass by East. 2 diamonds by South. I have no 4-card major. Pass. Okay? And now you really don't have enough points to go to game. You've only got 10 and 14, so you're going to just bid 2 no. And then asks partner, if you've got 14, maybe we could make a game, but you only have 12. So you're going to pass 2 no trump. Now let's talk about the bidding again, everybody. Anytime they open a suit, followed by 2 passes, and you have 11 to 14 points, you pretend you borrow a king from partner, and you bid 1 no trump. If they opened a spade, you could double because you're short in spades. But when they opened a club and you don't have tolerance for spades and your points are in clubs, you balance with 1 no trump. Are there any questions on this auction, please? Any questions? It's really important that we do not pass out this hand. Any questions? Everyone understands it well? All right, let's go. We're going to leave the king of clubs. Why do we leave the king? Because we want to look at dummy. We want to get some kind of information. And we're not sure what we want to do at this stage. Partner plays the 7. And they play the 5. Now, you know for sure that they've got the queen of clubs. So you definitely do not want to continue clubs again. You've got to make a plan of what to do. You can't play spades. You know that the king jack is going to win 2 tricks if you've got the ace and the queen. After all, you did open the bidding. So we've got 2 choices. We're either going to lead a diamond, the 4 of diamonds, or the 10 of hearts. So on this particular hand, I don't care what you do. You can leave the 10 of hearts, the top of a doubleton. And now you're going to either duck it or you're going to win it. That's entirely up to you. If you duck it, they'll play it again. But you know that they've got a problem. So let's just duck it, okay? And they play another heart. And the 8 is good enough because the 9 is in dummy. And you win the ace. Don't tell them you've got the king. All right, so now we've got to get extra tricks. We're in 2 no trump. We've got 2 heart tricks. Hopefully, we've got 4 diamond tricks if they break. If they don't break, we've got 3. So let's say we've got 3 diamond tricks. 3 diamond tricks, the ace, the king, and the queen. The ace, king of hearts is 5. We need to either make the 4th diamond is 6, and hopefully we'll make some spades. But you've got to look at entries, everybody. Your entries for those spades are the diamonds. You need the diamonds there because you've only got 2 spades in your hand. So what you do is you play the 10 of spades, the high card from the short side first. Okay? The high card from the short side first. What are we going to do now? Are we going to take the ace or are we going to duck it? That is entirely up to you how you wish to play. If you take the ace, what are they going to do next? Let's say you take the ace. You know you've got the queen. They can't play a club. They're going to play a diamond. All right? They're going to play a diamond. And we need to get to our hand in order to play towards our spades. So at the moment, unfortunately, we've got to go small and try and get back to our hand. Sorry, I meant to play the jack. 3rd hand high, and you win the king. Now you play the 9 of spades, and you know where everything is. When they let the 10 of hearts and a little heart, they don't have anything in hearts, and they open the bidding. They had to have the queen of spades. They don't have the queen of clubs. They've got the ace, the king, and the jack of clubs. So that's 8 points. They've got nothing in hearts. They've got to have the spade. And you're going to put in either you duck it, and it wins a trick. Well, that's fine. You don't mind at all. Now you're going to clear the diamond suit. You must clear the diamond suit. Your king of spades is a trick. So if you want to take it while you're in the dummy, you can take the queen of diamonds now and hope they break. You're never getting to the north again. Take your king of spades and throw a club away because your 9 of diamonds is good. You now can get back to your hand with the king of hearts. And now you can play the 9 of diamonds. It broke. And that's what you're going to make, everybody. They are going to make the last 2 tricks. Are there any questions on this hand? Balancing in the 4th seat after a suit opening. Are there any questions on the play of the hand or on the bidding? And you don't have to alert the no trump. Everybody knows it's weak. It's never 15, 17 in the 4th seat at the 1 level. You do not have to alert that bid. It's standard bridge. Any questions? I love questions. No one's asking me one question. Oh my God. I feel bad. All right, let's go on. Hand number 9. Obviously, everyone's happy. Okay. They all understand me. Let's look at number 9. Right. we're very unbalanced. We have a singleton ace. We have a lovely good diamond suit. And North is going to open 1 diamond because we know we're going to rebid 2 diamonds with a 6-card suit. And you can't double because you don't have spades. So East has to pass. And there are many hands I've passed with even 14 points. If you don't have tolerance for 3 suits, you cannot make a takeout double just because you've got points. Please, everyone, I've passed with 14 points. You've got to learn to pass. And now it's going to go pass by South. Why? Because we don't have 6 points. And now we are in the balancing seat. And this is something you're going to learn tonight because I'm sure a lot of you do not know. That in the balancing seat, after a suit opening, when you have a 6-card suit, whether it's spades, hearts, clubs, you must jump the bidding to show the following. 2 spades. There are no weak 2s in the balancing seat. That shows a full opening hand, 12 to 16 points, and a 6-card suit. It takes away all the bidding space from the opponents. I love that bid. If I had clubs, I'd bid 3 clubs. So it's very important that we take away the bidding space. If I had a 6-card heart suit, I would bid 2 hearts, not 1 heart. The balancing seat, when we jump in a suit, is never weak. There are no weak 2s in the balancing seat. It's the last seat to bid. It's going to go pass. And now, look at all the points that you have in this hand. You got a lot of points. You've got almost an opening hand. And partner showing an opening hand. And you have an 8-card major suit fit. So don't mess around. And I'm going to tell you why. When all the points are in one hand, you can be amazed how many games you can make without the full 25, 26 points. You just bid 4 spades. So I'm going to go over this again. There are no weak 2s in the 4th seat at the 1 level when the bidding is ready to die. When you have it, it's got to be a 6-card suit. It cannot be a 5-card suit. It shows a full opening hand, 12 to 16, and a 6-card suit. And it takes away all the space from the opponents. Are there any questions, everybody? No questions? I'm waiting. None? Okay. We're going to leave the king of diamonds. Let's count our losers. In the spade suit, we have 1 loser, the king. In the heart suit, we have 1 loser, the ace. In the club suit, hopefully we know where all the points are because they opened the bidding. Hopefully we don't have a club loser. So we've got 1 spade, 1 heart, and 1 diamond, and 1 club, but we're not sure where everything is, but we can try. So we're going to win the ace of diamonds. And now we don't want to take a chance. We must assume that the king of clubs is in the north hand. We want to get rid of that diamond trick now. We don't know where the king of spades is, most probably in the wrong place, but we've got to try the club first. Because if the club works, we can throw away our diamond. So let's forget about the spade finesse. Let's forget about the spade finesse, okay? And let's go to work on the queen of clubs, the high card from the short side first. They're not going to cover. They can see the jack and the 10 and the 9 in the dummy. Then you'll play another club. And they're not going to cover. And you'll put up the jack. And now you've achieved what you wanted. You play the ace of clubs and you throw away your diamond loser. Now you can draw trumps. Which is the master hand? The one with the long trump. So forget about roughing diamonds. You're not roughing for nothing. And look what happened. The king was in the finesse, but it didn't matter. And what are they going to come back? A diamond, obviously. And if they don't come back a diamond and they come back a club, why would they do that? Never. They're going to come back a diamond because that club is good. And you're going to trump it. And now you're going to play the last trump. And you're going to give them their ace of hearts. You don't care. And now just give them the ace. And it's all over. And how many do we make? Oh my gosh. How many do we make? 11 tricks? I think so. We made an over trick. All because we spurned the finesse on the spade, made sure that we got that club discard for the diamond. If we didn't do that, we'd make 4. We'd make 10 tricks. Are there any questions, everyone? No questions? How many people don't know that 2 spades is not weak? You have no idea how many people do not know that.
I didn't know that.
You're not the only one. I play in a bridge club with over 40 tables, and I'll tell you half the room doesn't know that. And they're all good players. A lot of them don't know that. It is very important that we all know that there is no weak 2 in the 4th seat. You don't know how many people look at me sideways when I jump the bidding and then I land up with this really good hand. And then they say, but you showed a weak hand. I said, no, there's no weak hand in the 4th seat at the 1 level. When the bidding's ready to die, it's a full opening hand. And I'm happy to sow the seed now because I want everyone to remember this. It's really important.
So, Linda,
Yes.
suppose you have only 7 points, but they're all in, say, spades, and you've got 6 of
I'm
them.
not bidding on 7. I have to have a minimum of 10 points to balance in that seat. I never bid with 7 points. In the balancing seat, I will never bid with 7. I might do it with 9, but I usually have 10 or more. I pass. Because something's wrong somewhere. If I've got 7 points, David. So I don't bid with 7 points, okay? I don't bid with 8 points.
Linda, if no one had bid at all, and then it came around to me in the 4th seat,
Oh, you open naturally, 1 spade.
thank you.
There is no special openings in the 4th seat if the bidding had gone pass. But hold on a second. A lot of people do open 2 spades with a 6-card suit in the 4th seat. It's also no weak 2.
Okay.
So on this particular hand, I would open 2 spades because I've got 6.
So there's never a weak opening in the
Never a
4th.
weak opening, whether you're balancing or you're opening. So if the bidding went pass by north, pass by east, pass by south, I will open 2 spades on this hand. It shows 12 to 16 points in a 6-card suit. There are no weak 2s in the 4th seat.
Thank you.
That was a good question. I forgot to tell you that. Okay?
Here's
And
my
3
question.
clubs. 3 clubs. And 2 diamonds. There's no weak 2 in diamonds. You might even want to open 3 diamonds. But it really works well. It takes away all the bidding space from the opponents. Yes, tell me more.
When I played this hand, North opened and then my partner East doubled.
You
Which
can't double without
I know, but she did. So we're there. Now,
Okay.
then it was pass, and then I was sitting west and I bid 4 spades. Was that the correct bid under that?
100% correct.
Okay, well, thank you, because that's what I did, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't over aggressive there.
No, you weren't. You couldn't have done it better. You must bid 4 spades. It's a great bid. Did you make 5?
Yes.
Good. Excellent. But your partner should never double. Never. Never double. Okay? All right. Remember, a takeout double shows 3 suits, and there are no 3 suits on this hand. You've got too many diamonds and no honor in spades. We guarantee at least 3 to a top honor in the majors. We don't promise 4, but you've got to have 3. All right, let's get to the next hand. Oh my gosh, this is a really interesting lesson, and I hope you're all enjoying this one because I'm enjoying it more than most of them. All right, so looking at number 11, a lot of people ask me this question. We have a hand here, 14 points with a rebid. We're going to open 1 spade, and it's going to go pass, and it's going to go pass, and now we have this problem. What do we do in the balancing seat with all these points? 19 high card points. Do you want to be the dummy? I say that to myself all the time. Never. I want to play this hand. So I can't but 1 no, because 1 no is weak. It's 11 to 14. If I doubled and then I bid 1 no, it's 15 to 17. So on this hand, I bid 2 no trump. I do not play the unusual no trump in the balancing seat. I think this is much more important. My 2 no trump shows 18, 19, everyone. So let me go back to the bidding again. If the bidding goes 1 spade, pass, pass. 1 no trump by East is 11 to 14. We pretend we borrow a king from our partner. If you had 15 to 17, you would double first and then bid the cheapest no trump, and that would show 15 to 17. I love 2 no trump. Some teachers teach it 19 to 21. I played as 18, 19. I never want to be the dummy. I don't mind. I know a lot of teachers teach it as 19 to 21, but I think 18, 19 is great. And I don't want to be the dummy. I'm not doubling. I want to make sure that I'm playing the hand. If my partner had to transfer to hearts, I'd still be playing the hand. So I don't want to double on this hand. So it'll go 2 no trump pass. And now with 18, 19 and a good 6 card club suit, you know there's a game, and you're going to bid 3 no trump. There is no 2 suited bids in the balancing seat at the 1 level. You must keep this as 18, 19. Okay? Any questions on this bidding? It's an agreement between you and your partner. As I said, some teachers teach 19 to 21, and they play that they will double, and then they would jump, and that would show 17, 18. It's entirely up to you, your style. I played 18, 19 straight away. I don't mess around. Okay, any questions? All right, we lead our longest suit, the Jack of Spades. We have a long suit. We've got the entries. We've got the Ace of Hearts. We've got the King of Diamonds, and we lead the Jack of Spades. We have to work on 9 tricks. On the Jack of Spades, we've got 2 spade tricks. In the heart suit, I know we've definitely got 1. That's 3. I know in the diamonds I have 1 is 4. And I'm hoping the clubs will break is 5, is 9, and I can run for my life. So let's see what we're going to do before we get ourselves in a knot. Let's go slowly. It goes Jack of Spades, 5 of Spades, 2 of Spades, and you win the Queen. You want to test the clubs. King of Clubs. And you want to play another club just to make sure. Well, that's fine. Now my clubs are breaking. I really like this hand. I've still got control of spades. I've got control of hearts. And I've got control of diamonds. So I have 2 spade tricks and 5 clubs is 7. 1 diamond is 8. I need to get out that ace of hearts, everybody. So let's try the heart. And they're going to come back the king of spades. And you're going to win the ace. Well, I know I'm going to run the club suit, but I also have no problem. I've got the heart as my 9th trick. But you never know what can happen in this hand. Okay? So let's go for the clubs and see what happens. Are you ready? Now I've got to take my 9 of clubs. And I'm throwing a diamond away. And what are they going to throw away? A diamond. 8 of clubs. Now what are they going to throw away? If they throw a spade away, if they throw the heart away, all my hearts are good. They got to keep the king, queen of diamonds, so they got to throw the 6 of spades. Now I'm going to play the 10 of hearts. I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to run for my life and put up the queen. And then I got a present. Look what happened. The jack fell on the queen. Well, that's really beautiful because I've still got the ace of diamonds as my entry. So now I'm going to play the 7 of hearts to the 9. And now I'm going to take the diamond to my ace. And now I'm going to catch my lovely 8 of hearts. Throw the spade away because there's no more. And now I'll give them the king of diamonds. And now I think we should really be happy. We made 11 tricks on this hand. How's that, everybody? Any questions? Any questions? None? All right, I'm here to answer all your questions on any other hands that you played tonight.
Linda, when I did the bidding on this hand, I made a mistake. So I had the 19 points. And then my partner came back and she bid. I forget exactly how the bidding went, but I assumed that she had 10 points, but she only had 6 points. So I said 4 no trump, but we went down 2. And so should you assume that if your partner does, like if she bids?
Well, let's look at it this way. If they open on your left with 12 and you've got 19, that's 31. You know for sure they don't have 6 points in the north hand, otherwise they would have bid. So the only outstanding points is 9. There's no slam on this hand.
No.
So you just go to game.
Yeah, I should have bid 3 no trump, but I jumped to 4.
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions on any other hands? None? Everyone's happy? Okay. I'll stop sharing the screen. I'm going to talk to you about on Thursday night. We're going to do balancing after we open 1 no trump. So that's another lesson we're going to have on Thursday night. I want to thank you all for coming, and I hope you've all had a good time.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank you, Linda.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.